Today, the coordinators talked out at OTAs in Berea. Offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey on how playing quarterback has helped him and affected the way he acts as an offensive coordinator.
I like to think it does help because, when you're watching film and you're watching it from the side view and the back view and that wide angle, things look so different than from that perspective from under center. And it's like, oh, why, just throw that. Well, it's like, from that view, it doesn't look the same all the time as that wide angle view, and when you can rewind it a few times and everything. So I think there's a understanding of some things are realistic, some things aren't from a what you ask those guys to do standpoint sometimes, and then just the understanding of, hey, comfort level of that position is so important. They got to feel comfortable and confident in what they're doing because they're the ones pulling the trigger at the end of the day. So we got to make sure we're getting those guys to that point where they feel 100% ready to go and rip it and just able to react and not think about things.
Quincy, I like hearing that. I think that is 100% accurate to have a quarterback succeed. That's kind of the mindset of setting your quarterback up for success.
Yeah, you got to understand what makes that quarterback good. Sometimes some offensive coordinators think of it as, hey, what makes my offense good? And they kind of work from that assumption of how to mold a player into that. But when you got a player that you're willing to pay $230 million to, somebody that you feel like has had an MVP caliber season in 2020, you want to build that around what they do well. And it's always good to make sure that you have guys who can do that. And not just have guys who can do that, have guys who have proven track records of figuring that out, which Ken Dorsey does have.